Now, Concord is an up-and-coming first-person shooter game developed by Firewalk Studios and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. The game is currently scheduled for release on the PlayStation 5 and Windows on August 23rd, 2024. It is currently in an open beta, but it's not doing too well. Now, the gameplay, it's basically a player versus player hero shooter, a video game from a first person's perspective. If you ever played Overwatch, it's very similar to that. Now, the open beta is struggling, as you can see here on the screen. These are the Steam charts. So it looks like all-time peak 4 days ago was 2,300 roughly, 24-hour peak 1,100, and currently 300 users are playing it right now. This is an open beta, a free open beta. You don't have to buy the game, and they are already struggling to keep their numbers up. The game's going to be $40 at the time of release. If they can't get numbers for the open beta that's free, do you really think they're going to be able to get players to buy the game and play? Do you think they're going to increase? No, they're not going to do it anywhere near enough to the numbers they are going to require to stay as an active game. And the game will die. This is the type of game that's going to kill a studio. They'll close the studio and fire everybody who's working for them. If you're working for this studio right now, I hope you got your resume up to date. You should start looking at other opportunities. Put your resume out. Try to get a job. Leave before the ship is totally sunk, because right now that ship is sinking. And there's one reason. Well, there's multiple reasons, but there's a huge reason as to why this game is having issues the way it is right now. This character design. I've talked about it several times on this channel already about character designs and how your gamers, while it's male dominated, there are also women that have this same problem. My wife being one of them. They hate ugly characters. They want attractive characters, whether it be a guy or a girl. They don't want it to be some weird ass looking character. Concord's also fallen prey to this whole DEI diversity crap that's kind of going through Hollywood and in the game development world right now. If you look at these characters, you can definitely see what was going through the mind of the developer when they created and designed these characters. All you got to do is compare those to Overwatch. When Overwatch first released, look at the character designs there. Okay, it wasn't all hot, sexy women, but they had those in there. They also had different other types of characters that appealed to everybody. They weren't focused on skin color or whether you're fat or skinny. They made characters that were appealing, plain and simple. And I can tell you from experience, when I first saw this game, Concord, and saw the trailer and saw the character designs, I was like, what the fuck? I am not playing this game. The characters did not appeal to me whatsoever. I pay attention to Overwatch. I don't play it, but I pay attention to Overwatch because of the character design. Although I will admit that I think Blizzard is starting to fall prey to the same ideology death loop that Concord has fallen prey to here, with some of their more recent character designs that they've added to Overwatch. I think if Overwatch came out today, it would not have the same character designs and it would not be successful. Just because the people developing the game are going to be different, and the designs and the ideas and ideology that these guys or girls or whoever they are that design these games are so different that there's no way they can make the same game. Because their concerns, what they care about is completely different. They don't care about the players. They don't care about making sure the players have fun. They care about ensuring that they either self-insert or they design characters in a way that it doesn't offend them or anybody who thinks like them. That's a problem. Because I can tell you right now, the gamers that play the game don't have the same mindset as the people who are making these games. And that is a problem. They're not making a game for the players. They're making a game for themselves. Now here at Concord, they're trying to obviously copy Overwatch, get into that success. And so not only did they, from what I've seen, make a slightly inferior game, but then you got the character designs on top of it, which just already turned people off. You got to catch the eye to begin with. That's the first thing, catch the eye. And you don't want it to be repulsive. You want it to be, come here, come look at this. Come look at me. Come look at whatever I am, whether I'm a person, whether I'm an object, whether I'm a book. you know, it's got to be designed in a manner that's going to catch a person's eye. I'm sorry, this game does nothing but repulse a person just based on the way the character designs themselves look. And if you watch the trailers, we won't do it here because they're long, but the tone, not just the design of the characters, but the tone of the trailer. You go back to the original Overwatch trailer, this one right here. You go back to this one, and the tone is completely different than the Concord trailer, right? Just the overall tone. It starts out depressed. They make kind of jokes, almost like the Marvel jokes that they want to add in all the time now to everything. It's just dumb. Where this one almost gave me at the beginning a Starship Troopers vibe, and then there was a positive vibe to it. These guys were heroes, you know, and I thought it was cool. Plus, again, you can see this was back in the heyday of where they tried to make good games for player bases, and it was before the heyday of DEI, diversity, and all this other bull crap that everything has to check those boxes now. And you can tell because of these two kids here. They're white. Nowadays, if this trailer were to come out, these two kids would not be white. If one of them was white, the other one would be black, or some other person of color, or some woman. It wouldn't, or girl, excuse me, because they're kids. It would not be two young boys. Not at all. But just look, I mean, it's cool. He is so enamored with the heroes here. Well, the younger one is. The older one's kind of like, yeah, whatever. And then the gorilla shows up right here. It comes crashing through. I mean, just listen.
Enjoying the exhibit? All right, playtime's over. Get to cover.
Come on, move it.
And the way everybody starts showing up. You got, I don't remember all the character names. I do apologize. But you have her. And, oh, Tracer, know her. I mean, look at the designs. I mean, they're appealing. It doesn't matter whether you're a guy or whether you're a girl. They're definitely appealing. He's cool. She's hot. Tracer's hot. The other guy seems cool. He's got some sort of explosive stuff and turns into smoke. He's kind of cool. I mean, this is entertaining. This had me looped in the very moment. Now, see, this is the type of comedy I think is funny. He's just kind of going on about his business. Looks like he's playing Hearthstone, actually. It's pretty cool that they included that in there. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, compare that to this. Listen, just compare this to... Hold on. Compare it to this.
No. Sorry.
Oh, come on. We crushed that last job. Were they even watching? Oh, that's gotta be.
We have come to once again inquire about our free gunner status.
I am prepared to bask in glory.
I don't think there's gonna be any basking today, buddy. We're still locked out.
But did you tell them I have drank of the ancestral blood trees on Kalos?
And that I keep a very tidy ship.
We cannot tell them anything until they unlock the free gunner frequency.
Probably not gonna happen. What? Most people never get what they want. Set your expectations low. And prepare to be disappointed.
I mean, seriously.
Wow.
If they disappoint her, I will hunt down these free gunners and I will speak to them very sternly.
I mean, just trailer. It doesn't appeal to me in the first minute that, you know, Overwatch does. Now, this is 3 minutes, but over the first minute, they have like a Starship Troopers type video, which is very patriotic, very, very cool. And in this video, it's like, oh, they're locked out of something. Everything's sad. You prepare to be disappointed. It's just, and the robot seems to be pining for this Asian chick, but the character designs are horrible looking. I mean, it looks like this guy, I don't even know what happened to his face. I don't know. And these aren't even the worst characters in this game. There's worse. I mean, it's just very unappealing. I don't even know if they show up. No, they don't show up in here, which is probably good because, again, they're not appealing. So, yeah, these are probably their their best designs. Well, but they do leave the one white guy out, so again, not surprising. But yeah, so one clip I heard from the Asmongold. Let's see if I can find it. Put my headphones real quick so I can also hear this. And he kind of says something similar to what I do. Right here.
I don't think that they can do it because a lot of their image problem has to do with the way the characters are designed, and in changing the characters to the way that people want them to be designed, it would be betraying the ideals that are held very sacred in the gaming industry, with like not objectifying women, not having over-representation of like any, like it's like no white guys in the game in the trailer. Like this is obviously weird. And it's like, guess what? A lot of guys that play these games are probably white guys. Let's be fucking honest. So they're not going to do that. They're not going to add that because in doing that, they would be effectively giving credit to a group of people that are considered awful. Not white people, but the people that try to promote it. And
here's where I kind of disagree with them. I think, hold on, let's listen to that last little bit. 12, 23, 25. Let's go back to 5 seconds.
To a group of people that are considered, in doing that,
a little bit more,
to a
right
group
here.
of people, effectively giving credit to a group.
Okay, so he's saying they don't want to effectively give credit to a group of people, and he says it's not white guys, or white people, but to people, I guess, who push something on, whatever they think on their end. I think personally, he would be right if he just outright said they don't want to bend the knee and give in to what they consider a group of white people. I really do. I think nowadays they hate white people, especially white men. I mean, we've already seen that with the whole meme that went around about would you pick a guy or a bear if you were lost in the woods or something like that. And you know how many women picked the bear? I mean, I do think that there is, in the gaming industry, a lot of negative feelings, I guess you could call it, for their white male dominated audience. I mean, I think that's a given when you look at the type of work they're trying to push out, and then they complain when that fails. So I mean, I think he's right, but I think he doesn't want to apply it to what he probably knows is true. Whether he consciously makes that decision or subconsciously, I don't know, but maybe he's trying to avoid drama, his own personal drama. I mean, he loves drama, but it's not his drama. He's always farming. It's everybody else's drama. So maybe he's trying to avoid creating drama for himself. I don't know, but I think he knows what the truth is. He's a smart enough guy. So yeah, so that's the video. I mean, Concord is DOA, and I don't see it being a successful long-term live service game. The character designs are just god awful. They're ugly, and yeah, they're not appealing to anybody. Nobody's going to play the game. And if you don't have with the character designs that they have, you almost have to have a masterpiece of a game itself to overcome that, and you're not going to. So. All right, well, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching.